I've been to get a cushion. I'm on the...
no, that's bloody code now, that
the
is.
trestle for sturdy people. Got me blooming script or anything.
Oh, you've been rushing me, now you're blinking well not ready. I could have changed the friggin' roll bar link on a bloody Proton Impian while you've been fanning about.
This is the first Pistons with the new camera.
Make sure my hat's on square then. Right, here we go.
Here we go. Hopefully a Pistons without a microphone malfunction.
I'm like a kid going to school.
You got holes, snot all on your sleeves.
There's a girl goes to the gym and she's like Merrin. I've seen her do that.
Hello, you absolute legends. Welcome back to the workshop for another exciting episode, may not be exciting, of Pistons, the podcast. It's our November edition. What have we done in November and more? This podcast, well, nobody watches it. So if you're watching, let us know. Nobody watches the podcast.
Do they?
Nah, it's not very popular. So if you're watching, comment down below, let us know you're here.
I'm not surprised.
It's our November roundup, as we've said. We've got a lot to talk about today.
Even your mum doesn't watch the podcast.
No. Does she watch any of the time-wasting nonsense?
She did one day when there was one with her in it.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yes, on the Suzuki. Anyway, we are back in the workshop. First and foremost, how are you?
I'm all right, Gromit.
How's your November been?
Easy.
Yeah. Well, you say that, there's still a lot to talk about. Before we get onto it, though, the new feature on the podcast
Remind you, though, the amount of time you've been messing about. I've told you I could have put a roll bar link on a Proton Impian.
Yes, I know, you've been... Yes.
I'm on bonus, I want to get work done.
I know, you're in a let's crack on mood today. We've done a lot today, which we will talk about in the podcast. But it's first now time for statistics. Stats, because I remember I've got my office...
Rachel from accounts here.
I've got my Office for National Statistics pad and pen. Let me tell you about November then. What do you want to know first? Let me tell you the views on the channel. 105,228 views in November.
Views?
Yeah, views.
That's good, isn't it?
It's good, yeah. Lots of people watching the channel, so thank you very much. What do you think our top video, though, for November was?
Proton Impian.
No, it's still the Death Trap Armstrong Siddeley. Still, followed by...
global appeal.
Followed by, what do you think the second most popular video was?
Smart car.
No, you cocking about with a £40 little endoscope. So yeah, that's the top videos on the channel. 452 subscribers this month. Thank you very much.
They wanted to see if I was going to stick it somewhere.
And 12,738 at the time of filming current subscribers. I want to get to 13,000 subscribers by Christmas. That'd make my Christmas. So if you haven't already subscribed to the channel, please do.
There's old channels for doing little stuff, isn't there?
Yeah. Yeah, mate, yeah. Well, more on that to come in the special Christmas edition of Pistons, the podcast. We'll talk about Lidl sponsorship.
Nothing useful in Lidl at the moment.
Oh, you wait. I've got something special lined up for you.
I've been looking in Lidl. It's all Christmas stuff.
Let's start the podcast then with what's in the workshop. Dun, dun, dun. Oh, it's still here.
Yeah, you won't let me work on it.
The Proton
get it done.
Impian is our new series. We started it on November the 1st, and it's still here.
Yeah, I'm thinking about it all the time.
We've not really done anything to it, have we? No. Let's have a chat then about the Proton Impian and what we have achieved this month. Well, we've done your first look, your first reaction. That's gone down quite well. What is your first reaction to the Impian?
It's all right, isn't it?
It's a good car. £300 well spent. However, the problem we've got is we are chasing a braking fault. We've had a video go on about spongy brakes.
Spongy brakes?
Spongy brakes. We've thought it was air in the system, and it's not.
Must be, because there's somebody at work used them in the Hull police force, says brakes was not very good.
Yeah.
And somebody from Proton.
Yeah, the design team of the Impian.
Sent us some things to try.
Yeah, things to try. They've said adjust the brake pedal. Mechanic Garage, by the way, has got, I think, a top Don scanner.
Yeah.
He's checked and he has got purged the ABS on his top Don scanner. He's based in Lincolnshire. He said very kindly, if we get really, really stuck, we can borrow his scanner. So we might end up doing that at some point. We've stripped the front brakes. People have suggested the hoses. We need to look at those, don't we? We haven't looked at the hoses, so
we need to have you stomping that blooming great size 12 on it, and
so we're going to have to have a look at that.
Well, we could just change them, just in case.
Why are we throwing parts at something that doesn't need parts necessarily?
It'd make it better, wouldn't it?
What, with braided hoses?
No, not braided hoses, proper Proton ones.
Oh, I'll just nip down to Proton.
Yeah, you can see them. I've seen them.
Oh, right, fair enough. And we've put some new rack boots on.
A lot of this stuff is at Mitsubishi.
Yeah, of course it is. Still to come on the Impian then. What we've got left to do? Well, a lot.
Yeah,
but
everything.
We've got the rear brakes to look at. Yeah. We've got that pedal to fix. Yeah. We've got anti-roll bar to fit.
There's a boot on one of the bottom ball joints to have a look at.
Oh, is there? And then we've got to clean it, and we've got to put some new tyres on it, and we've got to refurbish the wheels, and got to make it ready for...
Okay, as long as it's out of here before Christmas.
No.
Get my Christmas presents in here.
We're going to be doing here it is.
I don't want it.
Merry Christmas. No, but if you are watching the Impian project, we've
got a Citroen 2CV coming.
We've sort of got new videos every Sunday, and then during the week is, I don't know, filler fluff videos. But the Impian project every Sunday at the moment. Do you want to talk about what we've done this month, or do you want to go on to presents? It's like Black Friday around here.
I've been looking forward to looking at something since it came.
As we discussed in our previous video, it's getting to the time of year where people that sell stuff are sending us stuff. Let's talk about what we've been sending, because, oh my goodness, I've got so much to show you. We'll start with this, which is from Giraffe Tools. Grand Falls pressure washer with 30-metre auto retract hose. Look at that. Yeah, it is heavy, over 15 kilograms.
You can peel that off and put that on your jacket.
Have you not seen my badge? Have you seen my badge?
Oh, did the President of America send you that?
It's the United States Embassy of London. No, a friend of mine went and visited, and I asked him to get me some tat, because he knows I'm a big magpie.
Are you sure it wasn't that man in America? I've been looking at your videos, John, and I want to send you this from the President.
Who was that?
It's American.
Anyway, let's talk about this, which is not from America. It's from China.
No, it's not. It's from Germany or something.
Is it? Oh, anyway, we've been sent this, which is a pressure washer. It's a wall mounting thing. It's probably a little bit too fierce to put on a car, in my opinion, but it's got a snow foam attachment. There will be a separate video. They're about 300 quid. I will have a special link in the description.
I'll see you using it
to get some discount off. Yeah.
And wash the van with it.
To get a discount.
Get all that lacquer off.
To get a discount on that. We're not going to open it and use it in this video, but it's actually doubling up nicely as our table today. So thanks to Giraffe Tools. What do you reckon? Pressure washer?
You're the valet department.
We'll soon find out. That will probably be coming more in the springtime when I do some valeting. Where do you want to start?
Let's do the stuff I'm not interested in first.
Okay, here it is. From my good friends at Tevlafi, it's the combination steering wheel lock.
Well, that's better than having the key at your low, isn't it?
Yeah, I don't think this is going to be very strong, to be honest with you. I think it's going to be really easy to break. But, well, I've seen it on that old blooming, what's his name? Matt Allwright, is it? Where he has a burglar come into the car and they go, oh, we've got this off in 3 seconds. These are quite expensive.
Get them auto-lock ones off like I used to have.
Yeah, they get all sorts of stuff off, mate, yeah, in seconds. They're not allowed to show it on the television because I suppose it shows the burglars how to do it. But here it is. Oh, actually, it's quite chunky.
Have you ever watched one of them lockpick fellas on the blinking
Yeah, I have. The lock-picking lawyer and all that sort of stuff.
It's like 3 seconds is into your car.
It gets sent all sorts of bits and pieces. These are from Amazon. They're about 40 quid. Someone sent us it. Have a look at that. There you are. Oh, I see. So it's currently at 0000.
Yeah,
you put it on your steering, and I don't know what that does. Oh, how to set it. You've got to use some tools, special tools to set it. Anyway, we're going to have a play with that in a separate video.
I must admit, when we went to Rustival, more than one car had got the steering wheel lock on it.
Well, I don't blame them.
So when we go to Rustival, but it did make me think, it's an obvious place, you wouldn't think anybody would nick a car from Rustival.
Well, always be good with security. There you are. Yeah. There it is. Let's put that down here out of the way. That's present number one. What do you reckon?
Where do you get them from then?
Well, it's Amazon. It's 30 odd quid.
Tevlapi.
Yeah, that well-known brand. What do you reckon to that?
Well, it is what it is. It's a deterrent, isn't it?
Exactly that. Right, we must move on. I'm sorry to
I can
say.
stop your mum from driving a Peugeot.
We've got a lot of stuff to look at. A lot of stuff to look at. Time will tell. We will tell in a different video. Let's put that down there out the way. Look. Good. So thanks to the team.
Mum's a sod for jumping in my Peugeot.
Tev Laffy for sending us the combination steering wheel.
Thanks, folks.
In all honesty, not only in more classic cars that I drive, I'm seeing more people using this sort of thing on modern cars as well.
Yeah, especially with this blooming cloning business.
Yeah. So
it's just a deterrent, isn't it?
I will actually use that on the Proton 1.5 SE, the white one, when I take it to work and places. So I will genuinely use that. We'll see how good it is.
Because you think about it, then the cloning people, they'll think, oh, now it's got one of them on it. We've only brought a cloning stuff with us.
Yeah, exactly. Which leads us on nicely to this. Dun, 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 from Auxito.
How do you get from locking thing to jump pack?
Well, it's not a jump pack. I think if you find out what it is, it's a pocket-size smart electric pump.
Oh, right.
With battery charger for your, I don't know, your iPad or whatever. It's got a torch on as well, but it's basically a mobile, wireless electric tyre pump.
So you ain't going to have a thing running from your battery lid or your fag lighter?
Nope. It's
all charged up on its own?
It's all in there. It's all like lithium battery. We'll open it up and have a look, eh?
There was a man stood in the road the other morning on Main Ridge blowing one up.
There was a man in Lidl the other day with his in his cigarette lighter one, and he didn't look like he was having a great time.
I've got one that doesn't seem to blow a tyre up.
This is the A502 then, from Auxito. Again, been sent it. Oh, there's all sorts in there. Look, user manual. What else have we got in there? The actual pump. Loads of nozzles and bits and pieces.
Cool.
Schrader valves and all sorts.
You've got a fag lighter thing there, look. Is that to charge it, should you think?
Yeah, I think so. Hey, look at that. That feels really nice. Really tactile, that. Got all. It does look a bit like a taser. You've got a carrier bag and cigarette lighter adapter. You've got your USB 2.0 and all your needles. We will try that out.
It doesn't feel.
No, it doesn't.
It
doesn't feel cheap. No, it doesn't. And they're not very expensive, you know. Not very expensive at all.
It doesn't come to hand tilly willy.
It's one of them things that we're gonna try when we need it.
Don't be like me though, will you?
What's that?
I can't read the readings. Oh, there's a plastic thing on it.
So thanks to the team at Auxito for sending us that. What do you reckon to that?
I can't wait to see it in action because I've got to plug in your fag lighter one and I'm dreading the day I need to use it.
Yes.
I must admit I've carried it on my motorbike when I've been on a run sometimes. But
well, that's the sort of thing you can put in your on your motorbike, can't it? Again, we'll have a look at that when we need to use it. But
road trip.
But there's no time. I feel like Martin Lewis when he does his roundup. Well, we've got this, we've got this, and we've got this, and we've got this week. We've got too much to look at.
What I want to know is, shall I keep my central heating running all the time or turn it on and off?
Well, you ask Martin Lewis. We'll put that there. That's the smart electric pump. Do you want to look at the one you actually want to look at?
Now, let's look at these labels.
No, well, I've got something else for you. Dun, 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 dun.
Ah!
This is cool. I've been on eBay. Oh, and actually, I've got something for you here, look.
What, you've used money? Your own money?
I've bought this because it popped up on eBay and I had to buy it. First and foremost, that's a Hot Wheels keyring for you. Merry Christmas.
Nice one, dude.
But
is this my payment for the month?
Ready? Are you ready?
I ever think... Yeah.
How cool is that?
It is a bit, isn't it? You've used my wages to buy that, haven't you?
It's the Hot Wheels Proton Saga 1985 Wave 1 T-shirt, all the way from Malaysia. And it's in John Coupland size, not in Pete Coupland size. But look at that.
So
how cool is that?
You buy a T-shirt for your wages and I get a keyring for my wages.
Well, you can have a T-shirt if you... Well, no, funny you should say that. We'll put that T-shirt on there. Look at that. Oh, yes.
You know what I'm going to do with my wages? I'm going to buy another pension for this month, so that you owe me.
I genuinely think if it was a little bit warmer, I'd be wearing that right now. But it's a little bit...
Is it a quality shirt? I don't know.
You feel it?
No, I'm not going to touch it.
Oh, you're all oily. 100% cotton. 20 quid that cost me. It's come all the way from Singapore. So
you can get 5 from Asda for that.
In the summer, I'll be wearing that. Look out for that. in a summer edition.
But when I'm wearing my yellow Proton.
Oh yeah, well you've got your we've got Proton shirts galore now. I've been toying with the idea, and you can help with this hopefully, of doing John Coupland Cars merch, John Coupland Cars t-shirts with some of your favourite slogans on. I aren't panicking, we're not wasting our time, we don't have problems, only concerns.
That's a rover.
What else? What other Pete Coupland phrases can we have on there? Crack on, we can't have crack on grommet, can we?
How would you say there is no problem in French?
Il ne pas de problème.
Oh, that's what they used to say.
On n'avait pas de problème. I don't know. My
That's
French
what they used to say on
very
Peugeots.
rusty. Pas de problème.
Yeah.
Pas de problème. Anyway, this is what you want to see, isn't it? This is what you've been wanting to check out. It's come from our friends at High Chicker, which is the cordless impact wrench IW350. Go on then, it's yours. You can. Better tools for a better life. They are. You're going to have a better life now. It's heavy. It's a heavy old kit.
I'm going to have to get my apparatus to open that.
Okay, you got to get that to open it up.
I've been waiting to open this for days.
Why are you so excited to open up this impact wrench? You're cheating on the one van.
I can have two impact wrenches on the go, one with one size socket on and one with another size socket
So I'll be totally honest, this arrived out of the blue to the house. Or to our
Somebody sent it to us.
shipping location. Nobody contacted me and said we're sending you it. It just arrived. You thought I'd maybe bought it. I thought, hang on a minute, have I accidentally bought something on Amazon? But no, I've spoken to the team at High Chicker.
Oh, did you?
And they've said we've sent it to you and your dad John.
Did it come from that man that I detected?
It did.
Yeah.
And they've said we've sent it to you to test and have on the channel. So thank you very much. It's an 18-volt cordless impact driver.
Normally I'm expecting to come with a few little sockets in it.
Well, we'll see what's in there, won't we? Ready? Are you?
Yeah.
I can't see. Oh, crikey, look at that.
Your charger.
Hey, that looks good.
In the bag to keep it clean.
Hey, we can have one each now. You can have the one van. This is mine. Now that's nice, isn't it? Oh, and I've got some wheel sockets, look.
Oh, it's not charged.
I mean, they look like shotgun cartridges, but they're not.
Oh, it's not charged up.
Oh, nice.
Oh, John.
Do you know what I should have done? I should have wrapped this up for Christmas.
No, because I know different to that. I know different to that, don't I? I should be able to certainly called you a cheapskate.
What are you doing?
I'm putting it on charge.
Oh, right.
Oh, you've got the belt clip thing. Got the little thing to put the battery thing on.
So you've done some research on this. How much is this?
Can't remember now, son.
Lots of money?
No. It's a sub £100.
Less than 100 quid?
Yeah.
Fine.
Well under. It's flashing red to say it's charging.
Good. Well, whilst it's charging, we'll talk about something else, eh?
Yeah.
We'll come back to the High Chicker later in the video. You happy with that, are you?
We can get more work done because you can do one end and I'll do the other.
Sounds good.
Smart. I'm coming back in a second.
Nice. You take your time, mate.
Forgive me there, I was doing a small comparison.
That's all right. Which do you so far prefer? The one van or the High Chicker?
I don't know, can't. There's no difference.
High Chicker's a stupid name, though, right?
Hi, chick.
Anyway,
That's
now
what people say to Janice.
Now we're talking about. Oh, we've got so much to talk about.
Crack on there.
We've got this. I've been on eBay and I've found this.
Time-wasting waffle.
No, it's not time-wasting waffle. I bet there's nobody else in the world that's got one of these.
I bet there jolly well is.
This is.
Can people send us pictures with them, with their mug?
This is a tankard, a pewter tankard, and it's got, I don't know, it looks like Jeff Capes on one side.
I can't see, you won't let me have a good look. There's somebody going...
It's like somebody that's number one. I'll take it to the camera so people can see.
I think it's more like this, John. There's somebody going...
Well, it could be Freddie Mercury.
No, somebody's going...
Loser. Well, what is it? It's a Proton tankard. That's what it is.
Right.
Read that. It says, all it takes to be a winner, Proton Q3 1992. Effectively, It's a pewter
It's
tankard.
an award for sales and
that
stuff,
a
isn't it?
salesperson has won, isn't it?
Smart. I think you're a lucky man to have that.
That's not what you said off camera.
If it's got hallmarks, it must be valuable.
Well, it's pewter. It's for my Proton collection. Here you go. Let's have a look at this.
Mrs. Coupland will please see that on the mantelpiece tonight when she comes
look
home.
at that. Hey, I wonder who won that. There it is. All it takes to be a winner. Cool. Seriously though, I don't think anyone else has got one of them at the moment.
Well, no doubt the bloke who sold it on eBay is the bloke who won it, perhaps.
Potentially, but he seems to be a seller of bric-a-brac and
Oh,
this
right,
and
so he's
that.
picked it up in the charity shop or...
Potentially.
or
Anyway,
bought
do you
it in an auction.
guess how much that cost me?
It's worth £10 of anybody's money.
£2.62.
How much was the postage? £5.64.
Well, it was about £3, so it's cost me a fiver. Find me another one of them.
You are as good as Rachel from accounts, aren't you? Well, you're adding up.
And we continue with Proton rarities. You ready for this?
I was shocked when I saw that.
Dun, 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 dun,
You drop
dun,
it in breaking.
dun.
Should be cross.
This has come from an old Proton garage. It's come from Deal of Kelvedon.
Did they actually put
Near
list this on
Essex.
the eBays then?
Sorry?
Did they list this on the eBays?
Yeah. It was listed as Proton, all makes of bonnet, boot, tailgate and wing badges, all brand new. £25 I paid for all that.
When did they stop being Proton dealers?
Oh,
Quite
it
some
would have been
time ago.
2014, I would have thought.
So they've had these stuck in the parts department and they decided to clear it up.
So basically, I've bought a load of Proton badges. They're all brand new. They're all for different Protons. We've got, I don't know what this is for. It's for something and for something. It's a Tria Neo top front 3. Oh, yes. So we've got loads of these, look.
Sport.
It's a gel sport badge, but look, Impian Sport, 1.6 Sport.
So they wanted one and they had to buy a packet of 10, didn't they?
Basically, what's that for? I think that's for a Satria or something like that. We've got the SX model. We've got loads of them, loads of them. Look at all these Proton badges. What's this for? Gen 2 badges. And actually, if you want to sell these on eBay, they are regularly selling each for a tenner.
Yeah.
So I reckon I've got £100 worth of Proton badges there for 25 quid. Why have I bought them? Because I'm a big Proton whore. If it says Proton on it, I'll buy it. But I actually want, what's this? Oh, yeah, nice. Unleaded fuel stickers. That's a steering wheel badge for a Proton Impian. You can modify these and have, I don't know, Proton plaques. Look, oh yeah, look. Anyway, I bought a load of Proton badges, is basically what I wanted to tell you. Anyway, what do you reckon to all them?
Well, it's nice actually.
Do you reckon I've wasted 25 quid?
Yeah.
I wanted some badges for the Impian, and I've got some badges for the Impian. So look at these, they're beautiful. You could use these in like awards or photograph frames. I can have Proton and then a picture of my Protons, you see. This is why I bought these.
What, the stickers?
Yeah,
There's a lot of them.
GLS badges, which go on the side of this.
Oh, on the side?
Yeah, well, there's one on the wings, aren't they?
Has it's not got them on then?
It has, yeah, but they're all faded. So now I can replace them. Anyway, 25 quid.
What do you get for 25 quid?
A whole load of Proton badges.
And a t-shirt.
And a t-shirt. And that's it. That's it for that.
Is that it?
Yep, that's it for pressies this month.
Are you keeping some away from me?
Yes, I am, for a separate video. The team at Haggerty UK have sent us a special package, but I need to open it in a separate video because we need to do
It's special, is it?
it's a very special
Why are my
package.
brushes outside?
Because they didn't fall over and hit me or the Proton during this. Anyway, what do you reckon to all the presents?
Very nice.
If I said to you, you can take one of them home with you, one of these lovely, luscious items could be yours. Which are you taking home?
Tire inflator.
Really?
Yeah.
Not the high chicker?
No. Tire inflator.
Yeah,
Got a bus gun.
that's for you.
I'm contracted now to one van for a year.
Yeah, thanks to the team at all these lovely places that have sent us this and that have let me spend my money.
And if you won this and would like it back, we will send it to you for postage only.
Yes, postage is £48. What else have we done this month then? Let's talk about it. It's been relatively busy on the channel.
I ain't earned much though.
You haven't hurt much.
Earned much.
Well, I'll be honest with you.
You seem to have kept all the monies.
Last month's earnings were astronomical, over £300 revenue. This month's earnings, not so good.
So just because you're in a bad month this month, I'm not getting paid for last month?
I've lost money this month.
Oh, you know what this is? It's the smallest violin, as they say.
We've replaced some stuff on Mrs. John Coupland's Fiat 500, which is the brand new
wheel cylinders
and brake shoes.
Yeah.
How was that?
All right, no worries. Crack on.
When you say that, we thought it was going to take half an hour and it took all day.
Well, we did it, didn't we?
But it's done. Job's a good one, and we've taken Mrs. John Coupland's Fiat 500 for an MOT, and it's passed.
Good.
Hooray.
That's one job down.
That's one job we did. And then something that you weren't involved in, I spent £250, this is why we're not in profit this month, on boring or tired?
I've seen the video.
On a Proton Impian, which has divided the internet.
Yeah, you should have mended it. You should have got somebody other than me to mend it.
I spent 250 quid on a Proton Impian. No, that's a lie. On a Proton Impian, and it was very rusty.
Why was Mrs. John Coupland looking over in the bonnet? There's on the beginning of the video, Mrs. John Coupland was involved in looking at it.
Yeah. What, on the thumbnail?
Yeah.
Clickbait.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Well, I was expecting to see more of Mrs. JC and she wasn't there.
Mrs. JC is bent over in sultry leggings.
She wasn't helping somebody put an engine in then?
No, she wasn't. No. Clickbait. But there is a video of Mrs. John Coupland doing stuff to a Proton coming, but more on that later. It's a surprise.
Not that one.
No, not that one. No, there is one I can't put on the internet, but we won't talk about that. So £250 I spent on a Proton. It's divided the internet because it's gone for scrap. It's been round the banger track. How did I put this?
Was it a carburetor one?
No.
Oh.
It was no good. It was worse than I even showed you on the video. Like, really bad. And all the parts that could have been salvaged have been salvaged. So check that out if you haven't. Shout at me if you want to. Don't shout at me if you want to. There's some people saying that I'm bad for Protons. All I will say is people didn't care about Protons until about 5 years ago, and I started fishing them out of fields. So am I bad for Protons? You tell me. But nobody's going to be saving an Impian other than me, are they? We also did a pre-MOT on the Fiat Doblo van. That's coming. No, that's not coming. That's what we've done.
Yeah, it wasn't very exciting, was it?
No, not really. We're going to have the MOT video coming next month.
No, we're not.
Yeah, we are. We did.
You said you weren't going to bother?
No, I've done it. I've filmed it because I can.
You said you weren't going to bother?
Yeah, I filmed an MOT.
You said you weren't going to bother?
I filmed an MOT.
Why are you going back on your word?
Content. Need content, mate. And we've also done a semi-pre-MOT on the Smart 451, which actually comes out next month. And as a bonus video that's come out today, Mrs. John Coupland scaring me at Disney World on the Walt Disney World Tomorrowland Speedway thing. Have you seen that video?
I have, yes.
What do you reckon to that?
Yeah.
Time-wasting waffle.
Well, it's more time-wasting waffle than what we normally do.
Well, it's only 4.5 minutes, so yeah, it's not going to earn me any money.
It's not as funny as a cat hitting another cat, though, is it? Making a sound effect. I can watch them all night long. I'm waiting for the next
on
cat.
The shorts.
Yeah.
Well, Mrs. JC keeps saying we should do a channel for the animals, the fluffy inspectors, but they're on this channel. What was your favourite thing we've done this month?
Making a van sound quiet, but it's heater.
That's next month, but okay. We've done some work on the van today, and it's been useful. Right, do you want to know what's coming up?
Yes, please.
The Fiat Doblo MOT that I said I wasn't doing. It's actually me just rambling in a van. So it's not the whole MOT procedure.
I was going to say.
'Cause I don't want to distract Neil. It's just...
I mean, Neil's told you to go away in short jerking motions.
it's me having a chat in the van. I also filmed a fleet update.
Oh, yeah, nice one.
About a chat about what we're doing. We've got the Smart 451 MOT.
Right.
Which, without giving away too much, you can check it. It's all good. And
We had to mend it first, or after.
yeah, and the work we've done on the Smart 451. So we've put a new brake adjuster on there. We've done an oil and filter change. We've got an intermittent EML light, which we
hasn't come on yet.
think we've solved, thanks to the team at Lister's Mercedes in Boston.
Yeah.
Thanks, Sam. And a very special Christmas edition of Pistons the podcast is coming.
Yeah.
Yeah, on Christmas Day, we will be doing a
Well,
Pistons...
nobody will be watching that, will they?
You've got two options. You've got Wallace and Gromit.
That's the new one as well, isn't it?
The new one.
Yeah, I'm watching
In
that.
fact, I think that's January, actually, so not... Yeah, you've got, I don't know, Mrs. Brown's Boys. Terrible. You've got the King's...
What the feck?
You've got King's Speech or Pistons the podcast, the Christmas edition. Set your alarms, because that is coming on Christmas Day. We'll be out here filming we'll be out here doing it live on Christmas Day.
You'll be on your blooming own then.
That's it then for another episode of Pistons. We have had a busy old month.
I have.
Yeah. If you haven't already subscribed, please consider doing so. We are close to the 13,000 mark, and again, my intention is to get to 13,000 subscribers between now
If I
and
don't
Christmas
get paid
Day.
soon, I'm going to put lean on this and sell it for the cover my costs.
Lean on me. What's a lean?
L-E-I-N.
What's that?
So I'm keeping your property until you pay your bill.
If you are an Amazon seller and you've got a wheel clamp, send us a wheel clamp, and Dad can put it on the
Yeah, I'm clamping it.
on the Proton. Good. 300 subs between now and Christmas Day. That is doable. So spread the word, the
Yes,
good
please.
word of Pistons, the podcast. Anything else you want to do? Any other business?
Are you sure we haven't forgot something?
Don't believe so.
Any AOB?
No AOB.
No, AOB.
Good. Before we finish, let's go have a look at the high chicker, see how that's doing.
Good thinking, Batman.
I'm assuming it hasn't charged up very well in the 17 minutes that we've been talking.
There must be a way of switching it on.
Have you broken it?
No, press the battery test button. It's dead. Just have to read the instructions.
Yeah, you read the instructions. Next time in the Christmas edition, or in the next few videos, we'll have a look at the high chicker. But
Yeah.
we don't think it's broken though, do we?
Of course it's not broken. I'm going to read the instructions, aren't I?
Good.
You're the brains on the job.
Well, come and sit down. We'll do that another day.
You're the university man.
No.
Ooh. I'm listening.
Are you listening?
Yeah.
Are you actually reading?
I'm listening.
You're pretending to be listening.
I'm listening.
Right, fine. Thanks for watching this episode of Pistons, the podcast. I think I might title this one, Nobody Watches this podcast. Give me that. Genuinely, thanks everyone that's watched and supports the channel. Comment down below. What do you reckon? What would you be taking home from our prize haul? I think a lot of people, are going to be after the pewter Proton tankard. Well, you can't, it's mine. If you've enjoyed the video, thumbs up please. Genuinely, thanks for watching.
Yeah, thanks for sending us stuff to look at, because we're going to enjoy tinkering with it.
Yeah. One thing we haven't got in the workshop is £700. So if anyone wants to send us £700 to test, maybe send it across.
Yeah.
Do you know what I want? A space.
Send it to me, not Tim.
If you want to support the channel, please do. We've had some lovely kind donations this month who have wished to remain nameless, so thank you. Till next time, like, subscribe, comment. Thanks for watching.
Put Dad on the box.
Put Dad on the box. Yeah. On what box?
On the box with the used notes in.
Till next time, see you later.
See you, folks.
Thanks for watching this latest episode of Pistons, the podcast. Another one is coming shortly, but if you haven't caught up yet, there's previous episodes on this page now. And don't forget to hit subscribe to always get caught up with the latest podcast.